Hello, John Dilworth here. Let us continue to animate. Now, I promise we just picked this up. I didn't want to advance without you. That's because there could be something worthwhile in it for us all. So now I'm dealing with this back foot. And you see where it falls on the grid. It was over there, and we want to keep some perspective, so it's behind his torso. That's somewhat, it's better, and this leg is clearly advanced. So we have this little make-believe area in between. Let's see what it's up there. So the natural thing, I guess, let's just see it like this. Yeah, the natural thing would be, of course, contrast. So would it go up here? Let's try it. Let's do something. Let's risk it. Let's be risk takers, right? Since we're not going to lose our life doing it or put ourselves in jeopardy with a drawing. Hoya! Oh, that kick out, man. I really love that. So how are we going to get this foot here? That's the question. Does it go straight down? No, that'd be boring. But so did I put myself in a situation where I'm going to be boring? That's not fun. So we don't want that. I put myself in a situation where a high potential to create a drawing that's dull. Why not kick it out here? Let's see where this is. Now it's time for onion skin. Now it's time to see the future. And the future tells me this foot, I detest overlap. I like silhouettes always. How could I minimize, blast, and more blasting? Hold on. I'm going to make a strategic adjustment using my evil tool. My tool of, you know what? You're going to say, oh my, okay, hold on. Let me just see before I commit to it. Okay, so I'm making room is really what I'm doing. I'm making some more room. Let's do this. And we're allowed to do this because we are the master. It's not even a drawing. It's this thing we're doing is obeying us. So he's got to be there anyway. So there's going to be some overlap. Hold on. I think it's coming. I don't know how do we think things through animating? Do we just sit down and thumbnail? Do we do all that kind of stuff and then commit? Or what's the process? Everyone has a different process. This looks promising. Let me see. Let's commit. I like it because it's still a silhouette, and that's just got to be. Hold on. Oh. Well, we don't want this foot to be too distracting of the action. So maybe he doesn't kick out. Whoopsies. Okay. Maybe the kick is not such a straight line. And then it's there, right? So what if we help it along by turning the foot towards the direction it wants to ultimately be? Right? Like sailing a boat. Oh, that was kind of interesting. Let's see it. We're going to test it out. Let's test out our hypothesis. Does it interfere? We're focusing on it too. Oh, but it is. He is kind. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's try some variations. Let's try some. Ah! Let's try some variations. Let's put that there. We didn't like that. Remember, we didn't like that. Let's shrink this thing. I want to try some. I mean, it's amazing, this tool. Pre-visualization or exploratory. Oh, look at that. Look what I found. Something. Oh, wow. And then it's fast on that take. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. Let's bring it here. And that was a lot of fun. That's something we discovered on our own here, together. We can do this together. We're going to make this happen. Teamwork. Teamwork. Michael Sporn taught me that. Well, he didn't teach me, but he often was an advocate of teamwork. Teamwork does the trick, he would say. Teamwork does the trick. So anyway, just the dynamics of this is very favorable. Whether it comes down this way, why don't we do this? Why don't we just take another drawing? Why not? We have it. Why don't we just crack another in between? Right? Why not? Because then Jim could be here. We can give him another little squashy. Because what he's doing anyway is just laying there. And this foot could definitely come down. So what we want to do for registration purposes is capture that foot. Well, I want to do it. Oopsies. Let's put that out. Nail that there. And then we can go back here. Because that will help put things in order. Let's say that is there. And then this has time to, yeah, something like this. It's right in the middle, which I don't like, so I'm not going to do that one. Let's favor where it's going. And that would be up here. Not too close, but close enough. And then this foot has time to come down. Maybe even, we're just exploring this, just a moment. We're going to do this. What I'm really trying to do is always try to keep things clear. So this is going to be foreshortened quite a bit. Right, like that. It's intense. It's exhausting. I'm so exhausted. I've never had a production that was so difficult to produce than this. I mean, my whole body is aching, and I still have the juice coming ahead of me. The big stuff. Look, I mean, we did that together, and why and how. If I think about Henry David Thoreau, some poet, he had some beautiful aphorisms, and one of them was, with conscious effort, to think with conscious effort. I'm a big fan. And Dr. Jennifer Daniels uses the phrase, think happens. Oh, so that's lovely. you know, we got this delay. But I'm not sure I like the way the body... Right, so I don't think I want to do that. It's too clean. It's too easy. In other words, it's boring. Why don't we do something? Since that's there and it turns over, but we don't want to ruin this lovely line here. Let's just see what this looks like, okay? Gives it a little bit more huda-huda. If I taper it down, I'm getting a headache from the intensity, from the concentration. Does that happen to you too? Yeah. Something doesn't quite feel right, and I tell you what it is. It's all happening at once. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring him down. Oh, and you know what else? I'm going to bend this guy the other way. I'm just going to bend him the other way. And again, we are the gods of this thing. We just do what we want. And believe that it will work out. Remember, there are no errors. You don't make errors when you're trying to achieve something, you're trying to create something that hasn't been created before. This hasn't been created before. We haven't done this before. We haven't rehearsed it. You know, rehearsing rehearsing takes away the advantage of spontaneity discovery. Discovery by accident, by intentional accident, right? Your intention is to accomplish something, and so this is what we're doing. The big philosopher. Yeah, I really feel that if I didn't have, yeah, who knows what any of us would have become. Yeah, don't you think that's so much better? I do too. It's just soft enough. Just soft enough. That's the big thing. Yeah, that's the big thing. All right, so I'm happy. All right, let's go back to this guy. Let's go back to Jim. And what is happening with him? So he's gone. Where is he? He's there, right? And we want to get him there. So I got to focus on the head now. That's that. And we all the way over there. So let's do an in-between. But we haven't got enough future. I can see the future now. I can see the future now. Anybody who wants to open a storefront with me with a big sign that says fortune telling, come, line up, we'll do it together. So he's there and then he's down. So how do we want to play this? Let's put his neck in. That'll give us some help. And is he squashed here? Let's just see how this feels. Well, I guess he has to hit the ground, right? He's got to. So let's say we're going to move his head up. Like it. Oh, but that's the problem with the ear. It's got to be here then. It's got to be higher. Let's see. And some of his body is missing here. It's concealed. Let's put the nose here. And we'll just tuck in a lot of business. Well, what did I do there? What's that? Oh, that's his nose. I want to take that out. A lot of this is a little boring to observe. And, any you kids want to check out, I'm going to still be doing this. And, otherwise, hang in. Oh, well, no point in it. Thank you very, very much. Until next time, stay animated.